Hi, I'm Lon Schiffbauer. In this video series, we're talking about how we come together as teams. Now, in the first video of this series, we introduced the Tuckman Model. That's the model that said that in order to come together as a team, we go through 5 specific steps: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. And the way we're going to explore this model is through the Avengers. I mean, why not, right? And so to start us off, today we're talking about forming. Now, forming stage is just the sort of get-to-know-ya, chit-chat stage. We sort of, tell each other our names, talk about our hobbies, maybe a little bit about our family. We're talking really high-level surface information. We're sharing very little about ourselves in this forming stage. The idea here is simply to get acquainted with one another and especially feel comfortable with one another. After all, the first time we come together as a group of individuals, things can be pretty awkward.
I gotta say, it's an honor to meet you, officially. I sort of met you. I watched you while you were sleeping.
Now at this stage, we're going to be very guarded and careful about what kind of information we share with one another. We do exchange information, but it's really just sort of, name, rank, serial number, if you will. Just the facts, ma'am. What's more, in this stage, we are all about avoiding conflict. We don't want to rock the boat in any way, shape, or form, because ultimately our main objective is to ensure acceptance with the group. These are the people we're going to have to work with after all. We want to be accepted as part of the tribe. We're very attentive to the sort of vibe we give off and the impressions that others may have of us.
Dr. Banner.
Oh, yeah, hi. They told me you'd be coming.
Word is you can find the cube.
Is that the only word on me?
Only word I care about.
And so during this forming stage, we actually hide our personal feelings a great deal. We don't want to reveal too much about ourselves. We don't want to become too vulnerable. So we play the cards very close to our chest. This means that the impression that we give off of ourselves is highly filtered. All we're really doing is sizing each other up. We're looking around the room and sort of figuring out who's going to be the one who throws me under the bus, who's going to be the one I can rely on in a tight spot, who's going to be the one who takes all the credit. We really want to kind of figure out who we're up against as we come together as a team. It kind of makes me think of the scene from West Side Story where all the gangs are just kind of circling each other before the knife fight begins. They're assessing and sizing each other up before the real battle starts. And by the way, that battle will be coming soon enough when we talk about storming. But one thing to bear in mind with these first impressions is that we're making them on very limited and highly filtered information. After all, we are hiding our true feelings. We're not rocking the boat. We're giving just bare minimum information. And based on this, others are going to make their judgments about us on what is really a very, very thin layer of information. And we likewise are doing the same thing. We hear a few words, we see a few gestures. We're trying to fill in all the blanks with our imagination. And our imagination tends to tell us, warning, warning. So oftentimes these first impressions that we make of other people are highly distorted and very misleading. So all of this means that at this stage, the thing that we're focused on is the individual. We're not looking at the mission. We're not looking at the objectives. We're not looking at the vision. We're not looking at the project. We're not looking at the problem statement. It's all about us right now. You and me, the individual. Much like Bruce Banner here, we're kind of more interested in figuring out how we're going to get out of this team than we are about figuring out how we're going to be a part of it.
So, how long am I staying?
So we don't have a team yet. Right now, it's just a bunch of individuals. So that's the forming stage. Now, in our next video, we'll talk about the storming stage. Yep, we're going to start storming. And so I hope you'll join me for that.